Good evening. These are the stories making the headlines in the Hot 7 Nightly News. The mayor of Castries calls out the top cop for not collaborating closely enough with the city police. The commissioner of police fires back at the accusations made by the Castries mayor. Armed men rob West Tech Technology Group and make off with cash but are caught on camera. We have the details of these stories and more coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovelace and Amy Joseph.
It is Thursday, the 22nd of November 2018. Welcome to the Hot 7 Nightly News. I am Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. The Commissioner of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Severin Morsherry, has been called out by the Mayor of Castries, Peterson Francis. Francis says he has tried on numerous occasions to dialogue with the top cop. Castries Mayor Peterson Francis says since the advent of the city police, it's almost as if the people have forgotten about the Royal St. Lucia Police Force's responsibility to patrol the streets of Castries. He says while he is proud of the level of work that the city police has undertaken, the ideal situation would be to have a strong partnership with the police force. In an attempt to cultivate that synergy and strategic closeness, he says he has reached out to the Commissioner of Police, Severin Morsherry, with no success in his attempt to meet and collaborate.
My first speech as becoming mayor, when I was sworn in, I said, no, the city is ours, and protecting the city is ours, and the police should complement us, okay? I mean, we have been getting some assistance from the police, but I believe the Commissioner of Police and the Mayor of Castries is supposed to be working more closely. I've been trying for the longest while.
Yeah, but what's prevented? You've been trying, but what's the hold-up?
So what do you want me to do? Go and arrest the Commissioner of Police?
And if you're not able to meet with the Commissioner of Police...
Go to the National Security Minister. Okay, I'll take that advice.
While the city police have received much commendation for efforts and successes in making the city circuit a safer place, there are concerns within the inner city communities. The mayor was questioned about what role he thinks the city police can play in helping to tackle crime in these communities.
This is a situation where the Commissioner of Police and the police hierarchy and myself, we're supposed to be working together. We cannot be everywhere. Seeing about tourists, we're in the tourist season there right now, seeing about and being up Masha, being up Lattery, being up something. We cannot. If the force that has a complement of thousands telling you they're limited, what about 43?
The mayor says until the police force and the city police can get on the same page, crime-fighting efforts will not be optimized. Meantime, the Commissioner of Police has leveled a scathing response to claims made by the Castries mayor. On Thursday, Francis said he has made attempts to join forces with the COP but has been ignored. Rochelle Gonzalez has the response of the Commissioner.
The gloves are seemingly off between the Mayor of Castries, Peterson Francis, and the Commissioner of Police, Severin Morsherry. During a Thursday morning press conference, the Mayor stated that several attempts to dialogue with the Commissioner had fallen on deaf ears and that he was being ignored. However, what was seemingly in record time, the Commissioner responded to the Mayor's statements, calling his words reckless, callous, and an attack on the office of the Police Commissioner.
As far as I know, I had a meeting set up with the mayor for Thursday, the 1st of November 2018. I returned to St. Lucia from official business on Wednesday, the 31st of October 2018. That same day, from the airport, I went straight to meet the commissioners meeting in Dennery. The following day, I got to my office about 7:30 and had a few calls from the media in relation to the homicide of Kimberly DeLeon. As a result, I arranged to meet the investigating team and to be briefed by the officer in charge in my absence, Mr. Dorian O'Brien. As a result, I informed my secretary, who told me there was a meeting with the mayor set for 11 o'clock, that the meeting should be rescheduled.
The Commissioner said he has in actuality met with the Mayor numerous times.
For the mayor to say that I refused to meet with him, that is untrue. Also, since I assumed office, I have met with the mayor on many occasions. I've met him in my office alone. I have also met him with my executive, and we've had a few meetings that I think I can consider very fruitful.
He went on to say that he will not be bullied or quieted by the mayor.
The mayor, from what I have seen in the past, has launched an attack on the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. I have decided to remain quiet. However, I think the time has come when I cannot take it anymore and I have to speak out. I think the mayor, I will continue to have a professional relationship with the mayor. I will continue whatever collaboration exists between the Royal St. Lucia Police Force and the City Constabulary. That will continue. However, I think I'm not going to allow the mayor to step on my toes and remain quiet.
In the end, Mosheri said he's left to wonder whether the mayor's attack surrounds his desire to be the new COP. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Staff at West Tech Shipping have been left traumatized after two men entered the compound and robbed the company's workers at gunpoint Wednesday evening. Closed-circuit cameras recorded the entire ordeal and is being used to aid police investigations. Nisha Charles reports.
Shipping company Westech in Rodney Bay was forced to close their doors shut on Thursday morning following a brazen robbery on Wednesday evening. Staff at the organization have been left visibly shaken following the ordeal, where at least two masked men armed with guns stormed the premises at around 7 p.m. With a gun held to the head of one staff member, Denise Elliott, the bandits cleaned out the company's vault and their cash registers. No one was physically hurt in the process. However, management refused to speak to Hot 7 News as they indicated that they were too traumatized to relive the event. Police are investigating the matter, and as of the time of this report, no arrests have been made. In images being circulated, a third man is seen entering at the same time as the bandits. However, it is unclear whether he was involved in the heist, especially since he was not wearing a mask and his face was captured clearly by closed-circuit cameras. For the Hot 7 News, I'm Nisha Charles reporting.
A 6-year negotiation process by the CSA has concluded with a momentous reimbursement for WASCO workers. The General Secretary of the CSA believes that there is none more deserving than the hard-working individuals who ensure that every household is with water regardless of the circumstances. More from Solange Alfred.
Deadlocked negotiations between the CSA and WASCO concluded with an unprecedented settlement for the members of the bargaining unit in the sum of $800,000 and an increase totaling 15.2%. General Secretary of the CSA, Claude Paul, stated that the deadlock status of the negotiations was due to concerns regarding fairness with the other bargaining unit.
We were concerned about some inequity which had taken place in terms of the other bargaining unit which is within the company. And our information suggested that rather than have an equitable arrangement across the board, that their arrangement had been more favorable in ours in terms of the amount paid to the workers. So after some discussion and negotiation, we compromised and settling for an additional 4.7 to be added to what was previously agreed. So that was put in place.
Paul went on to express that the 15.2 increase is well deserved by the members who have a duty to ensure that the essential service remains on par throughout.
We want to see it as part of a settlement, of a negotiated settlement, which was part and parcel of a benefit in order to bring some redress to our members who were long suffering in that situation. It is a significant salary adjustment, but it is it's well deserved. I mean, the hard-working people of WASCO, our members, who ensure that we have water in our pipes, and after there's breaks like disasters and get it back on top. So these are the workers that deserve to be compensated handsomely for their hard work, and that is why we are union, is to work with the management of the company to make sure that we can get benefits which will result in our members being in a better position.
The collective bargaining agreement was signed on November 16th by both parties, with the proceedings being presided over by the Labour Commissioner Stephenson King, and it covers the period January 1st, 2013 to December 31st, 2018. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
Thank you, Solange. This is the Hot 7 Nightly News. Still to come, the Castries mayor says that major progress has been made to strengthen relations with Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Lucian celebrates St. Cecilia's Day. Stay with us.